In this issue, Video Fashion gives you a first glance at Milan. See the latest from Italian labels Iceberg, D&G, Gucci, Moschino, Istanti and Versus, and Biblos. Visit the hottest boutique in Milan and find out where designers are getting their inspiration this season. At first glance, Milan seems to live up to its industrial background. Known for the most conservative fashions, Italian designers concentrate more on quality and craftsmanship than flashy trends. But underneath the classic veneer lies a world of color and excitement, where fun and innovation lead the way. And this season, the Italian leaders look back to a glorious cutting-edge time in fashion.
I was surprised to see the number of 60s clothes again. It's like the Mod Squad. Well, that was more 70s, really. It's more Courage, go-go boots, plastic, minis again.
In typical 90s fashion, the Milanese are looking back as they head into the future. But this season, the emphasis goes from mod to modern. With kicky color combinations and a streamlined silhouette, the Italian runways are a spark with the brightest fashions this side of Carnaby Street. And the new erogenous zone seems to be the calf, as Italy goes gaga over the go-go boot. It's a mod world in Milan this season. It's always exciting before a runway show, but when you're an established name like Iceberg and it's your first catwalk presentation ever, it's really exciting.
Well, this is the first time they've shown, so I think it's cute.
I think it's a really cute show. I love the little dresses, I love all the outfits. I haven't done it before, so it should be interesting. I'm really happy to do it, of course.
After 15 years of career, we thought it was a great idea to show it for everybody, and I think the thing was going well. We're happy.
The upbeat mood continues on the runway, where Iceberg shines.
La collezione è ispirata agli
The Iceberg collection is very modern, it's very dynamic. It's for a woman that is really for women for different ages, not just a young woman. And it's a collection that can be worn from the morning till the evening. It's quite practical, and it's not too, it's not over the top, so it's quite commercial also, but very, very trendy.
8 ore giorno. Ma naturalmente quando
Certainly the influences are of course from the 60s, and we wanted to place a lot of importance on the short skirts because we believe in that. We had only a few longer skirts, and basically it was a fun collection.
tessuti molto dinamici e quindi penso sicuramente che siano quelle le tendenze. Penso che sia senz'altro.
I think for the sexiest silhouettes, it's more for the evening, and it's definitely for a younger woman. It's very sexy and so on. But it's quite an easy. There are a lot of pieces that you can pick and choose from, and it's quite an easy product, and I think it will sell very well.
È molto facile. Ma io penso che
Iceberg has never done a show. This is the first time, and I think it gratifies all our hard work and our clients that have followed us over the years.
A rewarding collection from Iceberg. The hottest spot in Milan isn't a club or a restaurant. It's the D&G boutique on Corso Venezia. Domenico Dolce and Stefano Gabbana have been making news for years with their signature line. So why devote an entire boutique to their year-old second line D&G?
Besides being a different customer, which it is, even though sometimes it's the same woman that would buy something at each store, but the feeling is totally different and the clothes are totally different.
The people when come like you see now there, it's incredible because the people feel well, because this kind of place that is so clear, so clean, the people are not afraid to come home to visit, just to look around, to sit, to watch the video, because we have a video, to talk with the friends, to buy something, of course. And that's all. When we start this kind of idea, this kind of project, we decide, on the paper, like every project, that the market was from 15 until 30, 35, because it's a young line. But now, it's not like that, because we have from 15 years, but until 125, because we have also the grandmother, the Italian grandmother. It's fashion, but it's another feeling. We sit in a coffee, we look around the people, what they are dressing, what they are doing, and this is the fashion that we propose to the people. That's all. That's all.
Now here's a look at the latest from D&G. This season, Domenico Dolce and Stefano Gabbana take their young D&G customer on a wild time traveling jaunt, from a fun future to the sexy 60s.
This collection was done following the instinct of young people, like when they go to a thrift store and they buy old clothes that are from different times and they put them together according to how they feel, not to how they were originally put together, because they don't know, obviously. And this is what they're trying to do, and what they're doing with D&G.
A livello istintivo, senza chiedersi né il perché né il per come.
D&G is for a younger girl who doesn't know fashion because she's so young, and she just wants to stand out from the crowd and be different. And this is why she wears something so bright and something that is not exactly from the same time.
Comprano un abito perché gli piace, basta. Quelli di D&G sono molto più...
For D&G, they use fabrics that are more technologic.
Molto più tecnologia.
D&G. It's done for the younger girls who want to dress in a fashionable way, who wants to follow the trends and who wants to follow fashion.
Sharp-eyed fashion followers will notice a new kind of model on the Gucci runway.
The reason we showed the guys on the runway was because we had a men's show in Florence about 6 weeks ago, which was a big success. And it's really the first time that the Gucci man and the Gucci woman go together, that they're really the same concept. So we wanted to show some guys on the runway as well.
I was surprised when I did the men's show because that was the first look we had at the new Gucci clothes, and it was much more contemporary and leading edge than leading edge than I was expecting. I was expecting, you know, like old style, very drab, very serious looking suits. This stuff's great.
Well, my style is really quite simple. I mean, I don't really dress up, but there's a few things like the shoes or a jacket, or there's like a few things that I could really wear. I think there's something for everybody.
I think in all due respect, Gucci really owes a lot to Tom Ford. He's done an amazing job with both collections, the women's and the men. He's done a great job.
Sexy is the word to describe the fall Gucci collection. A slinky silhouette leads the look. It's an ultra-modern, super chic collection that makes the subtlest allusions to fashion's past.
The inspiration, you know, last season we had a lot of retro looks and everyone was looking back, and I think it's really time people started looking to now and to the future for fashion. I mean, you know, we have to be optimistic about the age that we live in now. So that was really the starting point. It was a much sexier collection, I think really sexy, less restraint, less uptight. I think people want to, you know, be more relaxed. Women are more confident. You know, I don't think you need to put on a 50s suit and a corset to feel good about yourself. I don't think it's modern, and I think that a sexier, more relaxed look is really right. There were a wide range of fabrics. You know, we're famous for luxury fabrics, cashmere, merino blends, and all those were there. But we did a lot of research on fabrics this season. A lot of things were metallicized, plasticized, mohair was important, finish is important. You know, color was very important, and certain fabrics take color better. So shine was very important. There was a lot of work done on the fabrics this season. The best thing in the accessories, I think, is really the material that both the boots and the bags were made of, which is this metallicized, plasticized patent leather that we developed, which I think really looks great. So the boot, in terms of silhouette, is really the new shoe of the season. The heel is important, you know, talking about a sexy look. It's easier to feel sexy and confident on a heel. It's not a very spindly heel, it's not a stiletto heel, it's not a delicate shoe. It's a very solid, straight, slightly aggressive heel that really gives the pitch of your body, you know, a very confident stance. There were also some beautiful deep-colored accessories in the metallic car finish, blue, burgundy. But, you know, again, going back to talking about Technicolor, talking about the age that we live in, talking about, you know, an accessory should be fun. I mean, it's something that you don't have to wear head to toe. So you may need, you know, a black suit or a navy blue suit or something that's real, something that's wearable. But an accessory, you know, you can put down, you can change, and really they should be fun. So the colors, you know, I love the metallic red. Was my favorite colored accessory. Just because something's classic doesn't mean it can't be fun. Obviously, it was less classic than what we've done in the past. But I think, you know, we've been moving gradually towards a different image, and we've been developing a different customer, and finally we have her. So we haven't, it's not necessarily not classic, it's just maybe a more modern type of classic.
Tom Ford for Gucci. This season, The city of Milan paid tribute to the late Franco Moschino by allowing sculptures to be erected around the city in his honor. Moschino was known not only for his contributions to the fashion world, but also for his charitable contributions to children who are HIV positive and to the ecology. This season also marks the label's first runway show since his passing.
We wanted to give a complete vision of Franco Moschino, that even without him, it is still his style, his clothes, and his runway show, his looks. The looks are his spirit, Franco Moschino's spirit. The clothes are the same spirit as always. Lots of things mixed together. This is a clear concept of Moschino, to mix things together. It has always been his philosophy. He takes the future and he takes the past, and he mixes them and contrasts them. This is a particular style of Franco Moschino.
Creavano uno stile molto particolare.
We dressed the clouds and turned them into angels. And you'll probably recall that an angel came out all dressed in black sequins. This angel is the black sheep. That was the way Franco was perceived by the fashion world.
Why is fresh-faced Gianni Albertoni making front-page news as the most talked-about model this season? It could be because this Brazilian-born 5'11" sensation is only 13 years old, causing everyone to wonder just how young is too young in fashion these days. One couple who's always in fashion is superstar designer Gianni Versace and his sister Donatella. On target with the mood of the moment, the Versaces infuse the pulse of today's youth into their Estante and Versus collections. The Estante line is dedicated to the type of woman who takes the trends in fashion and makes each look her own. Easy elegance rules. Simple lines take shape in basic elements and tactile fabrics. Estante, Versace style with a youthful edge. At Versus, the collection is peppered with irony and a definite sense of fun. But even here, Versace doesn't abandon delicacy. Yet Versace's sex appeal rules. The Estante and Versus collections from design masters Gianni and Donatella Versace. At Biblos, design team Alan Cleaver and Keith Varty serve up a mix of masculine and feminine. It's a collection with a hint of retro and a dash of glamour. There's a cool, understated mood, perfect for this season.
It's a bit like the girl next door and the American secretary, if you like. And she's going to be wearing lots of kind of masculine things at the beginning, like masculine fabrics, shoulders are back, nipped-in waists, the longer skirt, quite subtle in the detailing. The first things have shirts and white shirts and ties as well, so you get the idea of the secretary. Big, thick black glasses, too. You know, when she takes the glasses off later in the show, she becomes very beautiful, you know?
Yeah.
The evening's all very sort of still very glamorous, very dressy-uppy, big tulle skirts with there's lots of little knits and skirts, or tiny jackets and skirts, or we have a group of white with diamante appliqued onto it. So it's all very glamorous the evening.
Ours is a glamour of, again, stressing the girl next door. She's not over the top. I mean, she's not a diva.
It's much more subtle, the whole thing, you know, this time, and it's about quality. It's about a quality woman as well. You know, where she knows she's bought something that's good quality, good fabric, good cut, and it doesn't have to be that showy. You know, it has style. It's more about style, understated style, I think, more than over-the-top looking things. It's her confidence.
Yeah,
it's all in her confidence.
Yeah.
It's,
sense
you know,
of humor.
it's like this time as well, we have no accessories because we don't feel that they need to embellish themselves with lots of kind of, you know, necklaces and earrings and all of that. They don't need that anymore. It's to do with,
I mean,
we
used to have tables full of it. Look, there's nothing there now. There's nothing there. There's a pair of gloves and a belt and a bag, and that's it.
But it's to do with it really is to do with the inner beauty and their own confidence. And already when they have, you know, just the coat on, that's all they need, because it's about being yourself and having the confidence to wear something simple.
Simple pleasures from Biblos. And for simple elegance this season, there's nothing like a black pantsuit. Forget about the little black dress. Designers are suiting up for fall with this classy alternative. In this season's new streamlined silhouette, it's the perfect element to add to your wardrobe. It's a glance at Milan from VideoFashion.